Well, I'm here at the beautiful Milagro Center. As you can tell, my sister from another mister, Amanda, she's not here. She's on vacation with her husband and her beautiful daughter. So she's not here to join us, but we still have a great show for you guys. And it's weird that she's not here because today is a wonderful day. Today is National Hot Dog Day. And I can tell you, Amanda and I had the opportunity to visit 2 locations here in Delray Beach to try some wonderful hot dogs. We went to Windy City Pizza, which is weird, pizza place with an awesome hot dog. And we also went to Big T's Deli in the Delray market. But I want you guys to check out this footage and check out these hot dogs that these 2 places made up for us. Check it out. We're right here at Windy City Pizza, right here on Atlantic Avenue. It's very weird that we're coming to a pizza spot to try out one of our favorite hot dogs. So we have to go in here and check it out.
Got a Chicago style hot dog. We start with a poppy seed bun, some fresh diced onions on it, 2 fresh slices of tomato for a hot dog, neon green relish, which is a sweet relish. We got a kosher dill pickle spear, the sport pepper, which is the spicy element.
All right, let's try it. Cheers.
Cheers.
To the National Hot Dog Day. It is amazing.
Mustard, it is good.
This is so good. Like, this is not your basic backyard hot dog at all. So good.
You need to change the sign outside. Windy City Pizza and hot dog.
And hot dog. So good. So come here for National Hot Dog Day and try one of these incredible Chicago hot dogs.
Yes. We're coming to Big T's Deli to try out his big. They say they got a hot dog in there. They call it the Colossal or something.
What?
I don't know, but they say it's the best hot dog around.
So I'm excited to try this for National Hot Dog Day.
Let's stop talking about it. Let's go try this hot dog.
Everything is delicious. I can't wait to try the hot dog.
I'm ready to eat.
So you came to the right place for National Hot Dog Day. Half-pound all-beef foot-long hot dogs. Here we just have your classic house-made sauerkraut with deli mustard, and that's more of our Italian style with broccoli rabe, roasted garlic, provolone, a little Calabrian chili. Dusted up the bun a little bit with Parmesan and Italian seasoning. Fantastic.
Oh my gosh, you wasn't kidding, guys. This is a hot dog.
This is how you go in.
I don't even know how you like it.
National hot dog.
How do you like this?
I think you gotta go in. They have other style dogs too, but we just only ordered 2 of them.
We should have only got one. This is delicious.
This is delicious.
So,
Check it out. So I know you guys seen how big that hot dog from Big T's Deli. I'm talking about the hot dog was ginormous, very delicious too. It was two different style hot dogs that you see. The one with the sauerkraut and spicy mustard. Then you had the one with the broccoli rabe and some other type of peppers or chili peppers or something. And they make everything in-house at Big T's Deli. So if you haven't tried Big T's, you need to go ahead and stop in on them at the Delray market. And then again, Windy City Pizza, man, my boy Eric, that was a traditional, like really Chicago style hot dog. I mean, when you look at, a lot of times when you see pictures of hot dogs and brochures, you never really think somebody can duplicate that. I mean, after he made that hot dog, it looked like something that was able to go into a magazine. And I can tell you it tastes just as good as it looks. So it was really nice with all that delish on it. I mean, the delish and the relish, but it was awesome. So go check them out, Windy City Pizza. They're right there on West Atlantic Avenue on that corner of Northwest 5th and Atlantic Avenue, right across from Checkers, man. Awesome family ran business. Check them out. The hot dogs are great. All right, now back to why we're here. We're here at the Milagro Center, one of the nonprofit organizations here in Delray Beach that's catering to our inner city youth and our at-risk kids. And I have a wonderful guest that's gonna come to you guys and talk to you guys about a great event that they have coming up. So let's welcome Anthony to the show. He's the director of partnerships with the Milagro Center. Welcome, Anthony. No problem. If you see the Milagro Center vans coming around picking up kids, man, this is the guy. He's picking up kids all over the city, bringing them back to their center.
It's a pleasure, it's an honor to have that opportunity to serve the children here in Delray Beach.
How long have you been working with the Milagro Center?
It's going in 8 years now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you can, because I probably didn't give a wonderful description of your mission here at the Milagro Center. What is your mission? Tell people about the Milagro Center.
Basically, we're here to empower the youth, to provide them with resources that's going to take them to another level, to take their self-esteem up, increase their academics, and we provide them with mentorship and also volunteer opportunities.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many kids do you have within your program total?
I would say we have about 120 kids right now.
What's the age range?
The age range is from K to 12.
K to 12.
Yeah.
And do these kids, to be a part of your program, do they have to meet a certain demographic, or do they have to have a certain risk factor? Or even the kids that are in your program, what are those? What is the demographic of it?
Okay, so basically it's all inclusive. So we want to invite all children to be a part of it, because it's a good factor to have a mix, because what it is, each child help the other child.
Right.
You know,
So you have a
so we're
diverse
not
group.
the teachers.
Okay.
Yeah. We have a lot of Haitian and Spanish.
Okay.
And yeah, mostly Haitian and Spanish. Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. And you guys have 2 different locations here in Delray?
Yeah, we're located right here at Auburn Avenue, and we have 2 buildings, which is the Midland High School, which is in 6th Avenue and Southwest 4th Street.
You know, it's funny because I remember both locations years ago when I was a kid, it looked totally different. So the one location on 6 used to be a preschool. It was called Tiny Tots or something.
Amazing.
Yeah, it used to be a preschool when I was a kid. And this location here where we are located used to be an apartment development called Carver Estates, where, you know, it was really low income housing. This was one of the neighborhoods that I grew up in here.
Cool.
But I think after, I forgot which hurricane, I think it was Wilma, really destroyed a lot of roofs, and they had to tear everything down, and they rebuilt it up to now, which is the Villages and the Villages Square. So there's a lot of history here.
Yeah. So I have a lot to learn.
Right. So with Milagro, you guys have an awesome event coming up.
Yes,
soon.
yes.
And it's called Good Stock.
Good Stock, yeah.
So talk to us about Good Stock. What is Good Stock?
So Good Stock is really a charity event that we want to give back to the community. We have been providing resources for these children, so we want to embrace them. And basically, it's a free event. Thank God to Cultural Council of Palm Beach County for sponsoring it. And we want to invite people to come out with crafts, arts. We have music, and we also have the showcase. Because one of the things Milagro focus on is cultural arts. And we want to showcase them with the talent that they have and invite the community to be a part of it. We have vendors coming out and partners who's going to be a part of it too. So
what's the date? What's the date of the event?
The date is August 13th from 12 noon to 5 p.m.
So August 13th from 12 noon to 5 p.m. and it's located here?
It's going to be at 340 Southwest 6th Avenue, which is at the Teen Center.
At the Teen Center, 340 Southwest 6th Avenue.
Yeah.
So what can people expect?
Well, really, we're going to be serving the youth. We're going to be doing a food drive. We're going to also get gift cards for the Midland High School children. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a showcase. We have a live band, Strawberry Lane performing. Lots of exotic and exciting vendors. We have the police department coming out with the truck. Lots of partners. And also we're going to be doing some drumming to recognize all the violence and shooting that's been happening. So we're going to have like 50 drums out there. And in that, we're going to have different partners in the drums doing.
Well, speaking of the drums, I have to say a famous name that a lot of us remember, Corey Jones, who was murdered by the cop up in Palm Beach Gardens. So Corey Jones was an instructor with Milagro Center helping out because he was a drummer as well. He played drums in his church and he traveled around in different bands. But he worked in your program also, right?
He was amazing spirit. As you speak about Corey, I get chills because not only that he was a part of Milagro, but he just wanted to give back. He came into the center and wanted to teach, and I was like, well, we don't have funds. And he said, I didn't ask you for money, man. I'm here to teach. And Jamarian Styles, who lost his arms.
I was going to go to that.
Yeah, so Corey used to basically mentor him, and teach him to drum.
So I came over to an event. I think it was for Jamarian Styles. I think it was him, but it was a mechanical device for a kid the kid lost his arms, but it was a mechanical device that had arms, had the hands and everything that you guys really worked to really teach him how to play the drums. That is phenomenal. So when you're talking about a diverse group of kids and what you guys are doing for the community, that really shows.
We reached out to Florida State University. They did the measurements and they came in and put it on. And he was really receptive to it. You know, he liked playing it and everything. But you got to give it up to Jamarian, man. He's got a strong heart, and he is pretty much comfortable with what he has, and he does the best with it. So that was a little plus for him. But you got to really give it up. He's got a huge spirit.
No, I totally agree, and I give it up to you guys for what you're doing with instilling, you know, that confidence into a lot of the kids. So here's a kid that with no arms that a lot of people tell, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that.
Yeah.
The next thing you know, he's playing basketball. You know, he's playing basketball. Kids making points, and he's not just on the court, he's actually competing.
Amazing.
You know, he's competing. You know, kids shooting 3-pointers. Like he got over
amazing.
Crazy 10 million views. He was on ESPN.
Yes.
You know,
it's amazing.
but the things that you guys are doing with the youth and with the kids, I think it shows in Jamarian, you know, just because with this handicap that happened to him outside of his power, he still didn't give up on anything.
No, not at all. You know, it tells a story about the social and emotional learning that we bring to the table. So Jamarian is a good example. But if you really look at all of the kids, whether you're from Haiti or Spanish or whatever, sometimes these kids tend to stick to themselves when they just get in the program or something. But when you empower them and raise their self-esteem and their mindset changes, you see the change in their grades, the community action, and also with their families and their peers working together. That's priceless.
It becomes infectious.
Oh,
it really becomes infectious.
And you see the grades going up, you see them smiling, you see the peers together playing instead of in a corner just by himself doing homework. Right. You see them like that. And that's the power of
you know what, working with youth and working with kids, a lot of times you're looking at, I tell people it's a marathon, it's not a sprint. So you find those kids that's taking a while really to come out of their shells to really get to that point where you want them to have that confidence to be able to speak, to be able to enjoy other activities that you guys are doing. Is there another story? There's another kid that really stand out. Share that story with us.
Oh my God, there's so much. There's so much. We have from Ferrari, we have Jackson Destine, we have Thompson, and all these kids. These kids are dedicated to bettering themselves, right? And you could see the way they changed their GPA from 2.5 to 4.0. You know, look at Ferrari, who's here in this country struggling, and he had a 2.5, and he worked himself all the way up, graduated with a 3.8, and he went to Oklahoma State University, you know, and you know, we have Jackson Destine, who won the 2017 Heisman Scholarship. There's so many teens. Brian Diaz went to South Tech. You know, he was a little kid, he drew a little flower. And I came and I said, Brian, just put a little paint there and fix it up. And he became the director of IT in the creation station that we have. And we made a picture of him, you know.
Wow.
And he took it home to his parents. And he was cherishing that. And he went to South Tech and he became the leader of the Real Steps program. And then graduated, and he was teaching at FSU, I think.
Wow.
Yeah, you know?
I can really feel your passion when you're talking about these kids, man. You know, so you spend a lot of time with them. Even speaking on the kid Jackson Destine. You know, when Jackson was at Atlantic, Jackson had an entrepreneur mindset. He was totally different. And what I mean by entrepreneur, this kid will walk around with a duffel bag. And you wouldn't know, you'll see the kid in the courtyard. I was like, wow, all these kids crowding around this young man. And I would walk over there and I would see Jackson would have a bag full of snacks. He had Skittles, honey buns, everything that you can think of, and he's selling them.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm like, Jackson, you know, you can't do this. He's like, I got to help my mom pay bills. This is the way I got to do it. You know, and I mean, every day, you know, and I think one day, and you tell the respect that he had from his peers, one day, I guess, his locker got broken into and somebody took his bag with his snacks in it.
Oh man.
And he was really upset about it, but some of the kids on the football team came together and gave him money of what was worth of what his snacks were, because they knew that he was trying to help his parents and help his family take care of the bills. But he's doing well. He's up at Florida State.
Yeah, and not only that, he bring the funny thing about Jackson, he didn't just bring candy to the surface. What he brought was mentorship to the teens, and they actually, from one of the greatest mentorships you could have is peer-to-peer. You know, it's good to have an adult come in and mentor, but when you have your old peer sitting and tell you, listen, guy, you gotta focus, you gotta do your homework, you gotta step up. And we had teachers, when Jackson do a presentation, they will turn back around and sit down and listen to him. You know, so he brought more than just candies to the surface, the
Right.
mentorship and everything. And then we got Vince, who became a firefighter. You know,
Yes.
so it's a lot of stories. I'm like
So-
a kid in a candy store.
I know. I love it. I mean, when you start seeing these kids really graduate high school and go off to be
Yeah.
adults and go into fields, that's why you do this work.
That's
You know, I don't
that's it.
want to say that's why you do it,
It
but I'm
is,
guessing
yeah,
you know
yeah.
that's why you do that.
Yeah.
That's why you do this work. And I wanted you to tell those stories so that when we talk about good stock, people
Yeah.
understand
Yes,
if you're coming
yes.
out to support.
Yeah.
This is the type of organization that you're supporting, you guys are collecting school supplies.
Yes. Yes.
You know, to give to the kids to put in their backpacks and things of that nature. So, how could people get a hold and get more information about the Milagro Center? Where can they go?
Yeah, you could go on Facebook on our website. We have milagrocenter.org, and also you could go on Facebook, social media, and here at Milagro too. And don't forget to come out to and support the event.
I know when you
Yeah.
talk about the kids playing the drums and doing different things of that
Yeah.
nature, you know, to talk about the violence and everything that's
Yeah.
going on in the community, that really sounds exciting.
Yeah.
So even I know you guys have sponsorship levels where people can sponsor the event,
Right.
things as
Yeah.
well, so they can
Yeah.
find that information on the website
Right,
also.
right.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So
Yeah.
listen, check it out. They're doing wonderful things here at the Milagro Center. They're changing kids' lives. They're creating opportunities for families. You know, so if you guys can come on out and support the Milagro. If you can't support them in person, somehow you can go online and make a donation to support the event itself. It's the Good Stock event. It's August 13th,
August 13th from
You know-
noon to 5 p.m.
noon to 5 p.m. I know it is a little humid outside, but guess what? It'll be very worth it for
Yeah.
you to come on out and support
Yes.
this
Yes.
wonderful program,
Yes.
this wonderful event. So
Yeah.
hold up, you have some drums over here. I know you're a
Yeah.
music teacher
Yeah, I brought
as
my
well.
drum.
So
Yeah.
if he can, I want to tell you guys, listen, he's gonna give us a little beat, give us a little tune
Yeah,
that we
give you a
probably
little
can
tune. Yeah, this
give us
kinda
a little something
represents-
as we wind down and head out on this segment.
Yeah.
Go ahead, give it.
All right. A little
Yes,
taste.
yeah. Thank you very much. Have a Delray day. We love you.
Thank you so much.
Peace.